Hey, Larken Rose here, and I couldn't not make a video about this because it's sort of funny. This will be brief. As some of you may already know, for going on 4 years now, there's a mentally unstable fraud in control of the @Larken Rose Twitter account. That's not me. He uses my name, he uses my iron web symbol as the icon that I invented and you can see on my book. And he posts a bunch of stuff that's mine, and he also posts a bunch of stuff that isn't mine and that I don't agree with. Recently, especially, he's into the whole, it's the Jews, blame the Jews for everything. And I made a video about that. I'll put the link below about the stupidity of falling into pack mentality and blaming, 12 or 13 million people for what a tiny percentage of them do. And I get into why that's stupid. The point is, he makes it look like I'm saying that stuff and I'm not, and I don't agree with it and think he's an idiot, and I have repeatedly pointed out to Twitter and proved to the bureaucracy at Twitter that that wasn't me. And I haven't had much of much activity going on Twitter anyway, but it still comes up now and then. It came up again, and I'm going to try to have more of a presence there. And so I'm again going through the process of saying, that guy isn't me, he's totally trying to pretend he's me, he's pretending he's me, he's not saying, oh, this is on behalf, it's not a parody. At one point they said, oh, parody accounts are allowed. It's not parody, he's pretending to be me and saying things I don't agree with. Gee, what agenda might that serve to make me easy to condemn and bash and complain about by saying things that aren't me under my name and my icon and with a bunch of my actual stuff mixed in there? Okay, now, whether it's just some unstable jackass or somebody with an agenda, don't really care. That's not the point of this video. So I once again, for third or fourth time at least, sent the thing to Twitter saying, this isn't, that's not me. Can you make him stop pretending to be me? Basically, can you take down the account that's pretending to be me that obviously isn't me and it's saying things I don't nearly agree with? And I once again sent them the proof that I'm me, and so so now, whether this is really just incompetence or there's actually, like, maybe the jackass who's named Peter Kallman who controls that account. And by the way, once upon a time he said, oh, I'm just posting your stuff here, and if you ever want to have a presence on Twitter, I'll just hand over the sign-in info to you and you can just take over that account. And then when I decided to have a presence on Twitter, he decided, no, you can't be trusted with your own name on your own account because of his own demented, who knows, whatever. But he's well aware of the fact that he's a fraud and lying and using my name to get a bunch of viewers to look at his crap that I don't even believe in. Anyway, it's been going on for years. Every once in a while I bring it up. So I just brought it up to them again since I'm planning on having more of a presence there. In part because Elon Musk seems to actually be allowing people to have, like, different opinions there. Can you imagine the chaos? So I sent in the thing and I filled out the form and said he's impersonating me and I can prove it. And they said, well, do you have your ID? And so I sent them a picture of my ID with me holding it. So there's me and you can see that I'm me and here's me. So I did that step and then I heard back from them. And it was too funny to not make a video out of. It's also annoying and frustrating, but it's also really damn funny. Hello, says faceless, nameless bureaucrat at Twitter, or AI for all I know, I don't know. Thanks for reaching out. Oh, goody. In order to further review your case, we need to confirm that you're an authorized representative of the brand. What brand? I'm just me. To do this, please send us the following documents. Number 2 is a valid government-issued photo ID, which I just sent them, and they responded in response to me sending that by saying, hey, you have to send us this. I just did. But number 1 of the 2 documents was, quote, a current and dated statement on official company letterhead confirming that you're an authorized representative. Of me? Upload your documents here. Please note, authorization statements must be current, signed by the brand owner, and dated. Make sure your ID is legible so we can see your full name and photo. Otherwise, we won't be able to continue our review. We appreciate your cooperation during this process. Thanks, Twitter. Well, I just do as I'm told. So, sent this letter on official letterhead that I just made up. That's Larken Rose, me, myself, and I, 610 East Bell Road, Phoenix, Arizona. And to those wondering, I don't actually live there. That's a UPS store box. Dated November 20th, 2023, to the Twits at Twitter. Me being me. To whom it may concern, as sole owner and manager of myself, Larken Rose, which for some reason you seem to think is a brand, I hereby confirm and attest by signing below that Larken Rose, aka me, myself, and I, is a fully authorized representative of myself and whatever brand you may be hallucinating in connection with me. As president and chief executive officer of myself, I have given Larken Rose, also me, complete and unlimited permission to act on behalf of myself and to represent myself in any and all dealings with Twitter. Now, if you would kindly stop A, being incomprehensibly dense and or incompetent, or B, intentionally assisting in the ongoing fraud, libel, and misrepresentation of myself, which has been committed for 4 years now by the person currently in control of the @LarkenRose account on Twitter, despite me bringing this to your attention over and over again, that would be greatly appreciated. Then I can continue to post on Twitter using my actual account, @Larken_Rose, without continually hearing from people surprised at the things that I don't believe and would never say being posted under my name by a mentally unstable liar with the ongoing assistance of nameless, faceless bureaucrats at Twitter who keep enabling such fraudulent impersonation and slander. Sincerely, Larken Rose, parentheses, the name I was born with, the date, sole owner of myself. P.S. This correspondence and whatever your response to it may be will be publicly shared on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. P.P.S. Mr. Musk, it seems you haven't fired enough bumbling underlings yet. End of letter. So I'll be sending them that because that's what they requested. So apparently I need official letterhead of myself, signed by the owner of myself, confirming that the other me or something is an authorized representative of me. Now, it may very well be that the mentally unstable creep in control of my of the account on Twitter that has the Iron Web logo, which is not me, also has enough connections inside Twitter that he's been intentionally sabotaging this, because it obviously goes against their policy to pretend to be somebody else. And a couple times already they said, oh, that one's okay because it's a parody account. No, it isn't. There's no parody about it. He's totally pretending to be me, posting a lot of stuff that's actually mine, using my name, my Iron Web symbol. Nothing on there giving the slightest indication he's doing it on my behalf. He's just pretending to be me and then posting a bunch of stuff I disagree with. So maybe he has connections in there and has intentionally been throwing up roadblocks. So whether this is actually incompetence of Twitter or them doing what their bureaucrats did a whole lot all over the place before Musk took over, which was intentionally squash and demonize and otherwise sabotage opinions they don't like, I don't know. I don't know if it's incompetence or malice. But I thought that was just too weird and funny to not publicize. And now that it has been publicized, and by the way, lots of people other than me have also reported this and told them, yeah, that's not Larken Rose. That's somebody pretending to be him. So now I've proved it. I've lost count of how many times I've proved it. So maybe publicizing this will make somebody higher up realize, yeah, you're dragging on this total fraud and you're helping an unstable liar to commit fraud over and over again, and you can't pretend, oh, whoops, well, we just didn't know. Yeah, you did. So now you really obviously do, and hopefully they'll do something about it. We shall see, but if they respond, I will, or if they fix this, or if they don't, I'll let you know. But that was just too weird and amusing to not make a video about. So now I'll get back to making videos about things that actually matter, because this is just silly and stupid. But notice how often the silly, stupid things get in the way of the things that matter? What a coincidence. How many people on Facebook, for example, oh, my post was taken down and there's not even anything in it, political or anything. Gee whiz, does it help the powers that be when their critics just randomly have problems and randomly have bans and they don't know why, and they'll disappear for a while and they never explain, community standards or something. It's just a convenient way to censor people and pretend, it was either a bureaucratic error or it's one of the algorithms got confused or whatever. We'll just pretend it isn't totally trying to suppress opinions that go against the establishment when it obviously is. So anyway, on with talking about more important things, but I just thought I'd make a video about this because it's sort of funny. Yeehaw.